This video production is sponsored in part by RD Sales and Service. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
Environment built on balancing work-home priorities, motivated by personal and professional stability and development. The professional driver safely transports various liquid and dry bulk commodities, including petroleum and hydrous ammonia, asphalt, grain, and other specialty products. If you're ready for a new opportunity, stop by the booth out front today and learn more about Paul's Hauling. Well, I hope you got one of those cheeseburgers. And how about $970 for our 50-50 winner? Gosh, that's a heck of a handful of cash. Well, we got a minute. I want to mention some of our, well, I don't really want to, but I have to mention some of our sign sponsors. The signs run across the front straightaway here. Oakwood Roofing, Metro Trailers, the Assiniboia Downs, Paradigm Homes, Able Concrete, Paul's Hauling, the Trophy Connection, Beard Landscaping, Able Crane, Bison Fire Protection, Transcona Trailer Sales, Max Sales and Service, Payne Transportation, Dr. Hook Towing, Balkan & Sons Plumbing, and Kuwait Trucking. And with that said, I'd like to say a big welcome to the guys from Classic Trailers in Headingley. Classic Trailer Sales on Headingley on Portage Avenue on the north side of the road, and they are your headquarters for everything RV. All right, the trucks are working their way around. That gives me an opportunity to remind you some of our signboard sponsors include Criticare, Dabs Repair, First Phase Data, Peterbilt, Metal Supermarkets, Cal Tire, Steinbach, Western Tile and Marble, HB Electric, BRR Dick Windows, Chris Pennycook, Fast Lane Freight, Accurate Scale, Trans-Tech, West Trans, Phil O'Reilly, JMS Motorsports, Pioneer Window, Jones Brown, Gerdau Recycling, Darren Palin Productions, Dynasty Bathrooms, Mr. Pierogi, Sinex, Sun Valley RV, RM Autotech, Mazer Group, Myers Norris Penny, Urban Mine, Interstate Batteries, Canadian Super Shop, Kennedy Flooring, and Inlet Equipment. Does your farm need a competitive edge? Are you losing sleep at night because of too much or too little moisture in your fields? Either way, Precision Land Solutions can help with surface and tile drainage or irrigation solutions to meet the water management needs of your farm. Less risk, higher profits, and a competitive edge that will all help you sleep at night. At Precision Land Solutions, they don't want your business, they want your business to prosper. Well, we have our field of trucks lined up down in the front straightaway, as you can see, and Darren gives me the go-ahead. I'll turn things over to him, and he can make us aware of what's going on next.
Well, what do you say, Winnipeg? Are you guys ready to race some super trucks tonight? It is Super Truck Hall of Fame night right here at the big 4/10 of a mile oval, and we have some of the top super truck drivers here with us for this great race. How about a great hand for all of these drivers here tonight? Here is your lineup for the Super Truck Hall of Fame race. Starting inside of row number 6 in the 11th starting position, out of Winnipeg, he drives a Brazier Racing Machine 67. This is Mark Zondag. Starting outside of row number 5, out of Fanistel, Manitoba, he drives a Miller Racing Engines number 25. This is Eric Guillot. Your next driver will start inside of row number 5 in the 9th starting position out of Winnipeg. He drives the Robertson College Emery Demolition 73P, Mr. Excitement, Rennie Paluco. And your next driver is a veteran in the Superstock division and a famous motorcycle racer in Manitoba. He drives the Dynasty Bathrooms, Ambrosie Lighting and Electrical, Joey's Restaurants. Number 2, this is Rod Fiddler. Next up is a driver that has won 3 consecutive Super Truck Championships. He has also won the Super Truck Hall of Fame race 3 times in a row. He drives the Empire Oasis Construction, number 2D. This is Jamie Vernaus. And starting outside of row number 3 in the 6th starting position, this is the Patura Seeds Limited Triton Aluminum Trailers number 18, Dustin Enns. Your next driver is sponsored by RD Sales and Service. How about a hand, ladies and gentlemen? This is Tavia Dorge. Your next driver has competed in many classes here at Red River Co-op Speedway. He's been many times around this racetrack, and he's even worked here, driving the Oakwood Roofing number 19, also sponsored by Olympic Homes. Put your hands together. This is Rick Lowy. Your next driver is sponsored by Action Sign Services and FM Welding out of Dugald, Manitoba. This is Dan Klim. Your next driver is sponsored by Olympic Homes and Loretta Electric. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Tabitha Wasaluk. And your pole sitter for tonight's Super Truck Hall of Fame. This driver is out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, sponsored by Monster Energy. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? This is Ryan Hamilton. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get these drivers back into their trucks, strapped up, and we are going to do the ladies and gentlemen start your engines command on my countdown. We're going to be back with you in just a minute.
Well, as our drivers ready themselves for the Hall of Fame race here tonight, you can see they're going to race 15 laps as indicated on the AIE Bell scoreboard down in turn 1. And I'm sure they're all anxious to get a taste of this one. This is their, I believe it's their biggest paying and one of the most prestigious truck races of the year, the Hall of Fame race. Jamie Vernaus has won it 3 times, so it's about time someone knocked him off of that podium is what everyone else is thinking, although Jamie would like to have number 4 in his belt here shortly. Don't let pests move in with you this summer. For all your pest control needs, all pros of Poolins. Remember, there's no fooling with Poolins. 233-2500. Remember, at the conclusion of tonight's races, you're going to be invited to walk down through that gate under the flag stand and take a walk down the track and see what the guys race on. And then visit the pit area, which of course is off the west end of our race facility. And visit and meet and greet your drivers. The drivers are always glad to meet and greet their fans. I mean, depending on how a driver's night has gone, they might be a little quieter tonight than some other nights, and vice versa. They might be a little more ready for company tonight. But in any event, they're all ready to visit and meet and greet their fans. I believe Darren's ready to go down on the front straightaway. Darren?
We are ready to go. We have a couple of lady drivers in the field, so we're going to count down from 5, Winnipeg. When we get down to 1, I want you to all help me with ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Here we go. 5, 4, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. It's time for the Super Truck Hall of Fame.
While everybody cinches up the belts, make sure the helmet's done up tight. They got 15 to go on the AIE Bell scoreboard. Our event tonight brought to you by Adventure Power Products and Paul's Hauling. If you're looking for a well-balanced career between working and home life, check them out. Paul's Hauling has a couple of representatives here on the walkway behind our judges stand here if you'd like to get some more information or just have a little visit about what they're all about. Well, they line them up. Uh-oh, Mr. Excitement isn't very exciting right now. Oh, there he goes. So the pace truck is supplied by Winnipeg Dodge. They're in the Point West Auto Park at Portage Avenue and the Perimeter. And of course, that I believe is the quad cab with the Hemi on it. And they have hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of new Dodge trucks to choose from. If you're looking for a Dodge truck, there's only one place to go. That's Winnipeg Dodge, Point West Auto Park. Yes, that's true. Well, pick your favorite, everybody. I mean, the heavy favorite is the number 2, Empire number 2. He is a 3-time winner of this race. But alongside of him, the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2, a real accomplished super stock car racer and a motorcycle road racer, moved into the truck division this year on a part-time basis, driving the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2. He's got to also be one of the favorites, but when you look through the field, there's Tavia Dorridge in the 17, Dustin Enns in the 18, there's Gio in the 25. I wouldn't want to bet more than about a quarter on this race, because this race could be won by any one of 8 or 9 of those guys. Well, if you get 8 or 9 in the hunt, you could be all 11 of them that could get it done, but 15 laps up on the AIE Bell scoreboard, and we're about to turn them loose. Or green for 15, as our flagman always hopes. Please stay seated, everybody. Everybody wants to watch. This is our Super Truck Hall of Fame race, brought to you by Paul's Hauling and Adventure Power Products. Three wide, heading through. Oh, wow, 4 wide. Oops. A pair of deuces. Oh, no, it wasn't either. Oh, gee whiz. Rod Fiddler come out on the short end of the stick there. You can tell who helped him with that. Just check the side of the Ford truck. Did we get a lap in? I believe we did. Darren and I just talking about the potential number of winners in this race. Rod Fiddler got a kind of a raw deal on that opening lap, but that's the way it looked from my seat. I'm not the guy that makes the decisions, believe it or not, so depends where you sit as to how it looks. And we have 1 lap complete, and our leader, it looks like Rick Lowy at this point. Rick Lowy in the 19 looks to be the leader. The 13 of Ryan Hamilton looks to be second. Tavia Dorridge, well, I'm not sure about that. We'll see here. Of course, as the cars, in this case trucks, cross the start-finish line, they trip a transponder link that's linked to a laptop computer up here in the booth. So the idea of keeping track of lapping cars with pen and paper is old news. All the trucks, all the cars have to buy transponders, and the track buys the hardware for it, and once the drivers have all bought it, well, it's mandatory, you don't have a choice, but the computer does the work, so the girls just have to check the computer and call it to our race director so he can put them all in the right spot. And it looks like we're ready to go racing. Oh, nice start. Three and four wide there for a minute, but Tavia Dorge is the leader in the pink 17. Great amount of traffic battling for the lead here at the Hall of Fame race in the Super Truck division, and here comes Vernaus and the Empire Oasis Construction. Number 2, man, does that truck handle. Wow. A good drive off the corner. He gets up alongside of Tavia, but down the straightaway, she leaves him. But that 2 truck, that thing handles so nice. You know, there's so many people that think these races are won with simply horsepower, but that's not the case. That 25 Aguillo has all the power you can legally buy in this class, and the 2 of Jamie Vernaus has one of the best handling trucks in the class. Guillau's all over him like a cheap suit though, but the 2 with a little more drive coming off the corners. Rod Fiddler, after getting bumped off the track on the opening lap, he's working his way up into the top half of the field in the Dynasty Bathrooms number 2. 3 wide in turn 1. Tavia Dorge, oops, she clipped the tractor tire there. Rod Fiddler moves to the 4th position after starting 11th on the, or getting bumped back to 11th on the opening lap. He's got a lot of real estate to cover, but he's got 8 laps to do it. Eric Gill looking like he's within striking distance in the 25. Your leader is Jamie Vernaus, but boy, Gill is right there, looking like right tight in behind, but Jamie's truck is working on the bottom of the racetrack, and so's Guillau's. Guillaume with a little better run right there, but the 2 of Vernaus with good drive off the corners, that's for sure. Going into the corner, Guillaume seems to close in a little bit in the 25, but coming off the corner, Vernaus pulls away. Guillaume now trying the outside, and he comes around the outside of your leader. They're side by side heading into turn 3. Guillaume with a bit of an advantage. He pinches down and tries to get some of that traction that's way on the bottom. Look at this, what a race. Eric Guillaume, who hasn't driven, I don't know that he's driven the truck this year in Winnipeg. He was away living out of town, and his dad was going to drive the truck. His brother Jerome races a modified. Eric here tonight doing a great job in the Miller Race Engines number 25. Eric Gill, uh-oh, we got a spinner in turn number 2. Uh-oh, that'll bring out the yellow flag. Oh, boy. Oh, man, could this change the outcome? Dio was was driving away in the yellow 25. You know that Jamie Vernaus is licking his chops right now. He's going to be right on his back bumper as we restart this race with what I believe is 4 laps to go. That's what the AIE Bell scoreboard is saying right now anyway, but that is subject to change depending on what lap we were on, of course. Established in 1953, Piston Ring is your locally owned and operated parts supplier. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to supporting the automotive enthusiast. Piston Ring, service is the difference. We get it. And visit us at castrol.ca or follow us on Facebook. Choose Castrol. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering. For Paul's hauling. Who's it going to be? Vernaus goes to the high side of the racetrack. Mr. Excitement on the bottom in the 73. Fiddler is close enough to move up a spot or two with 4 to go. Your leader is Eric Guillot. Guillot doing a beautiful job in the Miller Race Engines number 25. Vernaus unable to close the gap. Eric Guillot doing a beautiful job up front in that 25 truck. Vernaus driving the white 2 has won 3 of these Hall of Fame races. I don't believe Guillot has ever won one, but his odds are looking pretty good right now with just 1 to go next time. This time, 1 to go. Here comes your winner down the front straightaway. How about a hand for Eric Guillot? Eric Guillot in the 25. Eric Guillot started 10th in that race. How about that? Not only did he win it, he won it from 10th. The top 3 or top 5 include the second space, number 2 of Jamie Vernaus. Third goes to the 73 of Mr. Excitement, and after that I don't have it. That was a good race, lots of action in that one. Well, we have a brief Hall of Fame presentation here to not only the winner of that race, Eric Guillot, but another, I was going to say young man, and I guess I can say that. Are you ready to go, Darren?
Yeah, we are, Pat Mooney. Thanks very much. I have with me Dave Buffy, the 2009 Super Truck Points Champion. You also won in Hallock a points championship, obviously, and in Nopa. And of course, this is Super Truck Hall of Fame night. How does it feel to be presented and inducted into the Super Truck Hall of Fame, Dave?
I'm a little iffy about it because, you know, when you're inducted into the Hall of Fame, people all of a sudden think you're too old to race anymore and stuff like that. So it's a little, what can you say? Good but bad, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But I'm very pleased to be able to be inducted. I know that there was people that voted on it to have me inducted into the Hall of Fame, so I really appreciate everybody's votes that voted me in.
All right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? Dave Buffy inducted into the Super Truck Hall of Fame class of 2015. Awesome.
Should we tell him that's an electric fence or no? You always wanted curly hair, Darren.
All right, Eric Gio, the St. Cloud Auto Body Miller Racing Engines Empire Decor 25 with a big win. Now, this race, well, today was the 4th time it had run. 3 times Jamie Vernaus had won it. The guy that he passed, well, Jamie Vernaus, this guy right here takes the win. So he knocks off Jamie Vernaus for the first time in 4 years. So no doubt about it, the 25 driver is going to be very happy. Eric Gio with a fantastic drive and an awfully clean pass. So we're going to get Eric here onto the victory lane stage and discuss that big Hall of Fame night win here. Man, you got to be excited about that. That was a heck of a nice clean pass.
That was fantastic. Really great racing with the 2 team. Always race good with them, even with Buffy, the Hall of Famer tonight. Congrats. It was great. It was just, I can't thank everybody enough. Like, I'm supposed to be retired right now, but you know, we bought this truck and built it for Dad, and he wasn't able to race it this year, so I'm wheeling it, and it's moving pretty quick.
You're having some fun, are you?
Absolutely, having a blast.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Definitely want to thank the sponsors, St. Cloud Auto, Empire Decor, Miller Racing Engines, Al's Custom Supply. Big supporter all through my career too was Extreme Coatings. They're really good, so.
All right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? Your 2015 Hall of Fame night winner is going to be Eric Gio on the 25. And once again, congratulations to Dave Buffy on his induction into the Hall of Fame here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Pat?
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations.